Well, there is probably no better feeling than being told you're about to represent Australia at Eurovision. What do you reckon? Do you think?
How do you know that?
I don't know.
You
I mean,
put
how
your hand up?
exciting! Like, wow, exciting to be an Australian artist and get the call.
I think
Say
it'd be
it's you.
Pretty exciting. And Eurovision, I think, is one of those events that is like uplifting, a bit silly, a bit, I don't know.
Oh, it's a joy, and it's a great global competition. Well, Eurovision this year is going to feature Milkshake Man by Gojo. The Australian artist has been selected. Let's take a look at the track.
Come and take a sip from my special cup. I heard that you could use a little pick-me-up. What can get you high when you're oh so sad? It's the milk from the Milkshake Man.
Listen to the synth
So
bridge.
good,
It's got
so
all the
good.
elements to succeed at Eurovision, I feel. I played it to my kids last night. They loved it. They're big Eurovision fans.
Should we talk to the Milkshake Man himself, Gojo, aka Marty Zambotto, for his first TV interview from our Sydney studio? Hello and congratulations.
How you guys going?
Yeah, we're so good. We're just bopping along to your track. Tell us about the call. What was the call like when you got told it's you, you've been selected?
Well, so I had like a few interviews with SBS, and then they called me in and on the second one, and then I was told that I was representing Australia. And I remember I stood up straight away, and I was like, "Where's Ashton Kutcher?" Because I was like, I thought I was actually being punked. It's the most surreal feeling.
Did you have the song ready to go? Did you write it specifically for the competition?
Yeah, so it was definitely the competition in mind. I wrote the song with Shepherd, who are the most incredible team as well. Such a beautiful family. And yeah, we wrote the song like with the Eurovision stage in mind. I knew that, you know, you can express yourself so much on that stage, so I really wanted to make sure the concept was right for the stage, so yeah.
Marty, tell us how long have you been making music and what's the journey been like for you to get to this point?
It's been long, a lot of hard work. You know, a lot of people only see what I put on social media, but you know, there's been so much years of me just like creating in a room with like, you know, there was like weeds growing up the side of my rooms and stuff like that. And it's just, you know, no one really sees those parts of like creating music, but yeah, I just love it. And yeah, I've done so much work on like, you know, my craft and things like that.
Eurovision's often parodied for the backstory, the way, you know, the costumes, the rest of it, but you do have a backstory that I think will really resonate with a lot of people. You are from regional WA, you played football, you could have played in the waffle, you chose music, you then went and lived off-grid, and your dad is French. Did he or did others, like, did you always have this in mind, or is this just sort of a random opportunity that you thought you'd take?
Oh, no, I've known about the competition for a very long time, but it was until, yeah, my dad being French, obviously, but when I was in Germany, I was playing shows, and it was actually, my guitarist was like, "Oh, you should do Eurovision," and I remember thinking about it, and I was like, that's a really good idea, and that was kind of how it like all stemmed. And yeah, and my guitarist, I ask him about it all the time, and he doesn't really remember it. I think he was half asleep when he said it.
There you go. I've seen a lot of your videos, and in so many of them, you hand out free broccoli. And when I heard that it was you, I was like, oh, it's the broccoli guy. What's the broccoli about?
Well, the broccoli, it's just I know how much joy it brings to people, and I personally love broccoli. And I was literally sitting in a cafe, and I was like, I'm going to put broccoli out when I bask. And then I noticed as people were walking past, everyone just started smiling. People were taking photos and laughing. And I was like, okay, this has to stay because it's bringing way too much joy to people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
You are an incredibly fit human as well. Let's just throw that out there.
Well, you got to get training. You got to get training because, Marty, we want to win, don't we? We want to win. You know, we're up against a lot of very talented European acts, but I think this year we've got it in the bag. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm definitely, you know, I'm very focused on, you know, winning and making Australia proud. It's the most exciting, honourable thing that has ever happened to me to represent such a beautiful nation. So, yeah, I'm going to bring it home for Australia.
Yes, bring it home, bring it home. We've got to win Eurovision. You've had a bit of a lot of success with Mrs. Hollywood. How this track's just gone crazy. Has it surprised you how much love you've had for it?
It was. I mean, every song that I make, I never know what's going to happen. You know, it's always it's such an exciting but also quite daunting thing about making music. You know, you make something you're really proud of. Hopefully, it connects. Sometimes it does, and you don't really know why, but it just does. So, but I'm extremely grateful for that song in every way possible.
Should we expect the next chapter for you and your social media empire will be busking with a milkshake truck? Is that what we can look forward to?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'll probably have the strongest bones in the world after this campaign. That's correct, yes.
getting your vitamin, well, what is it? Calcium. You're getting your calcium there.
Yeah.
We are just so excited to see you on the stage. What kind of support do you need from Australians as you get ready to head to Basel in a couple of months?
Oh, just everyone tuning in and watching is always enough for me, because I know that Australia obviously can't vote for Australia, but you know, just having the support from everyone encouraging me on, that's all I could ever ask for. And yeah, and sending me messages and stuff like that. I love to reply to everyone, and I love to meet everyone. So if you see me in the street, please come and say hello. I might even have some broccoli or milkshakes.
And just before we let you go, of course, Eurovision is a bit political. There's the judges' scores, and then there's the audience scores, which is so different. Do you have some sort of campaign to maybe get the French on side to try to win over some of the European nations so that you have a bit of a better chance?
Well, I'm learning French a lot at the moment, so I'm hoping to be able to speak quite fluently in the next couple of months. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to find out a way, you know.
And is your dad excited?
Yeah, Dad's really excited. I remember when I called him. When I called him, his response wasn't as ecstatic as I thought it would be, but I think it's just, yeah, my dad's, I think he was just, he was kind of, you know, oh, that's cool.
Marty, congratulations. We're excited for you, and yeah, all the best for the lead up, the practice, and of course the big performance as well.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you very soon.